Alright, folks. So time for another chunk of Star Control 2, the Quan Masters. Last recording, we talked to the Pekunk, did a bunch of mining, found out a lot of background history, and upgraded our ship so we actually can move. Woohoo! Now we're going to go do a bit more mining and go find out about the, what's my jiggy? That broadcast that Commander Hayes about coming from Rigel. And from there, we might venture forth and see if we can find the Spathy homeworld. So, right, let's go, and I think there's some mining we're going to do a little bit of mining. Again, we're going to have to duck into Ilra space for this. Alright, wrong button. There we go. Alright, so, zoom in a bit here. I think it's over here. Looking for a Gamma Volantis. There we go. Out of curiosity, I want to double check something on my hit list here. Alright, bang. Woohoo. Look how much faster and more maneuverable we are now. Another Emerald World, hooray. Excellent. Yeah, part of the reason I didn't really upgrade my ship for combat right now is we don't have the best weapon tech yet. So our best defense, our best in terms of space combat is relying on our fleet. And between the four Pekunk ships and the Spathy Eluder, we got a pretty decent combat fleet. I'm going to explore a couple other planets in the system while I'm here. Might as well take a peek at a couple other ones. Noble gases. Well, let's go mine a bit. We'll do one lander's worth. There's like bupkis here. They're really small and a little bit of helium, that's not bad. Almost got a full lander. Full lander, we're done. Alright, that's a gas giant, so... Another noble world. Hoping to find some biological data because it'll be cheaper to refuel that way. That was one radon, really? That's it. Noble gases aren't worth that much, but meh. And getting a lander full is worth it. Alright. Oh god, my ship's so much... Oh! This is so much better! I can turn and move! Ooh, a treasure world. Totally worth it. Glad I remembered. Totally worthwhile. Gold and iridium. Hooray. And we still have more to go. Beautiful. And palladium, more gold, more palladium. That was totally worthwhile. Oh yeah. Money. Alright, let's see. Poke around a little bit more. Probably won't be much of anything. Probably won't be any biologicals in the system. We could really use some biologicals, though. Alkali world. This is probably not worth much of anything. Nope. Bupkis. Worth scanning the planet, though. Radioactive world. Ooh. Oh. Plaster tectonics, cold surface. Should be decent. I should have bought another... What I possibly should have bought back at the base was another cargo module, now I'm thinking about it. Oh well. Alright, and from here, we're going to another system. We're going to be going to Epsilon Galantis. Alright. Epsilon is there, I think? No, it's Delta. Alpha. Procyon. We're not going to do much of Procyon right now. It's deep in there, but we got the speed for that, so... Yes, I have to dodge the Elrath here, but I've got such a huge speed advantage on them that I'm not that worried. Normally I'd stick around, but alright, start now. Alright, we're gonna head to Rigel now. Alright, here we are in Rigel. Let's see what's here. Let's poke around a bit. Hey, a ship. Neat.
Attention, Starship. We are the Sockbot Pit.
Make no hostile actions.
We come in peace and with goodwill.
But if you make one false move, you're vapor.
Don't worry. My companion is just a bit nervous.
No, I'm not.
And argumentative.
No, I'm not.
We are a scout vessel dispatched from our home world.
We have traveled far through hostile, uncharted space to find you. We hail from the green dwarf star at coordinates Zerfar Gernat. Aha! Bahoy hoi!
No, you idiot. In their coordinate system.
Oh, coordinates 400.0 by 543.7.
We are the United Federation of Worlds flagship Vindicator from Earth. What are your intentions?
Hooray! That we finally found our saviors.
Maybe.
At last, our search is over. It is just as the great Crystal Ones promised.
They look sneaky. I think they're lying.
Quiet, fool. Can't you see our nightmare is over? This ship is from the great Crystal One's fabled alliance. The alliance of 3 stars.
Maybe.
What nightmare are you talking about? What's the matter?
Our planets are under attack from an invading horde.
We do not know who they are or why they are here.
We are being blown to bits.
Fleets of alien ships appear out of nowhere, then unleash terrible destructive energy.
Fortunately,
They release these energies on each other.
unfortunately,
They favor combat near strong gravity wells. Their stray shots regularly strike the surface of our planet, often with tragic results.
fortunately,
They have never found our homeworld, only our colony planet.
unfortunately,
All of our colonies have perished as a consequence.
Well, that kind of sucks. Well, tell us more about your species.
in our ancient past, 4 species evolved intelligence on our homeworld.
Simultaneously.
4?
They
I
were
see
the
3.
Zot,
The Thought
the Pit.
and the Zabranki.
We 3, the Zot, Thought, and Pit, evolved in such a way as to acquire sustenance from many sources.
from airborne zooplankton,
from solar and ambient energies.
and from rocky fungal clingers.
Our favorite.
The Zabranki also consumed a variety of foods, namely the Zok, the Fox, and the Pit.
To survive the predations of the Zabranki, we banded together, annihilated the Zabranki.
And formed the cooperative union you now encounter.
That's kind of cool. What do you seek from us?
We are a relatively peaceful group of species,
Unless we're angry.
so we find ourselves in need of help
We only need a little.
because of our desperate situation.
Desperate is too strong a word. I think troublesome is more like it.
Well, who's attacking and what do they look like?
Some of the vessels are huge green battleships which launch wave after wave of small fighters.
The other ships are black as space, and
The
their
green ones sound like
hulls are
Quan.
carved with strange alien writing.
In combat, the two ships seem evenly matched.
One fires blasts of fusion energy, while the other launches spinning projectiles.
How can we help?
These are the words we have prayed for.
Hey, this trip's not a waste after all.
More than anything, we seek an ally to help us survive in this hostile universe.
We're having some problems of that general nature.
But we are only emissaries. You must meet with our leaders. They are wiser, more powerful beings.
They look just like us, though.
Fly to the star called Alpha Tucanae. The planet closest to the sun is our home.
And if possible, hurry.
Yeah, I adore the Zotma pick. They're actually a really fun, neat species. A purple world. Not really worth it. I'll check the worlds around here. Wow, nothing. Okay. Bupkis. And nothing really there. Noble gases, not really worth going down to pick up. I mean, I've done that before, but we got other things we need to do. Oop, wrong button. Alright, from here, we gotta move on. So that's where Zotfa territory is up there. Alright, let's really get forward. Wrong one. Well, to be fair, Duwani, in the chat, Duwani in the chat here in the Twitch stream mentions that, Make Alliance and Pillar Trolls were, technically speaking, that was not a Zokfa pick planet at all that were near them. Alright, what planet are we looking at? Talking to this Bathy at the moment. Fortunately, we are significantly faster than they are in our flagship. Ruby World. Missed. A lander full of exotics. That's not a bad thing in any way, shape, or form. Damn it. Well, we can converse with them.
Surprise and terror! I am greeted by the smooth and hostile face of our old enemy, the Hootmans. No, the huge clans? No, I remember. The Hoonabs.
We are on a peaceful mission through the cosmos.
Two aspects of your last statement defy the course of nature as I know it. First, peace, as you call it, is an illusion. If you have peace, you simply haven't yet seen the thing that's trying to kill you. Second, peaceful missions through the cosmos rarely require weapons large enough to punch holes through a small moon.
Let me be frank. What can you tell us about your species?
We can best be described as Mecha mollusks, possessing the best qualities of both the clam and the dravat, which is not native to your world. We are intelligent and clever, though you would never call us cunning. Each day when we awaken, we call forth the traditional Spathy prayer. Oh God, please don't let me die today! Tomorrow would be so much better!
What can you really want out of this great mystery called life?
I want to live forever, with no pain whatsoever, owning vast personal property, plus a company of nubiles. If this is in your power to give, I beg of you to do so.
Sadly not. Allies?
In case you have not forgotten, we are bonded to the Quan as slaves. The punishment for the plan you propose can be described as death.
That brings up a good point. If you're such cowards, why do you fight for the Quan?
This is a sad tale, so do not even try to contain your tears. After the Quan demolished the Iraq, they turned the force of their armada against us Safi. The term rapidly subjugated would best describe what happened next. When the Quan arrived at Safiwa, there was a great ceremony. Part of that ceremony involved blasting portions of our planet's surface into radioactive dust, and this part we did not enjoy. But the worst was yet to come. Our leaders were called into the command chamber of Quan Lord One's dreadnought, where they were read a long and complicated document explaining the choices given new slaves. When our leaders heard the term forever encased and impenetrable shield, they grew overexcited, I'm afraid, and made a fatal error. The decision was to be transmitted to the Quan via one of two rods, one colored black the other white. Our leader handed the white rod to one of the Urquan's servants, signifying fellow slavery. But the servant somehow exchanged rods and handed the Urquan lord a black rod, indicating our desire to become fighting slaves. By the time we learned of the switch, it was too late. The Urquan would not permit a change in status. Following that most tragic day, we were forced to assume the role of an Urquan Star Fund. We tried to avoid combat, but the Urquan gave us 3 warnings, each more strident than the last. When we learned that there would be no 4th warning, simply annihilation, we attended to our new role with improved vigor. Oh, and perhaps you have already guessed, the Urquan's servant who made the switch was an Omga.
Under circumstances, I think it would be best if you allied with Earth immediately.
Sure, consider it done. Allies to the bitter end. Not.
We leave as we came in peace?
Look, can we keep this as a secret between the 2 of us? It's really rather embarrassing.
Sweet, didn't have to fight. That's a big plus because the Spathi are gigantic pains in the butt to fight. Alright, I'll put settings pretty near here too, I think. Yeah, I thought so. That should be alpha right there. That's Eta. Delta. Gamma. Alpha Ceti. Sapphire World. This one's a little tricky. Nope. Alright, we're not going to bother with it. Well, we're here. We're just going to have to pull, I didn't even look at the surface temperature. Probably this one was tricky. That's why. We're not gonna bother. We lost too much. We lost too much there. All right, this is just we don't have the appropriate tech to deal with that. Epsilon Grovis is where we're headed. Which one's Epsilon? I forget. Beta. This way? That's probably Epsilon there. Yep, there we go. Alright, this is the Spathy's home system. Now, Spathy orbiting their homeworld, that's not actually their homeworld. As Fufo mentioned, they hang out on the moon.
What is the secret cipher?
Huffy, Muffy, Guffy.
We are the Faith Ones, the Spotty High Council. You have given us the correct cipher, and so you will not be destroyed immediately. Now, if you please, tell us how you acquired our most secret Spotty cipher, which every Spotty swears never, never to reveal, even when threatened with considerable pain.
We met as Spathy and Pluto. We became good friends.
And just where is this Spotty friend now? Never mind. The answer is all too obvious in your tiny, dry eyes.
Hey, we have Fufo on board. He can vouch for our good intentions.
If you held a weapon to Whipple's head, he would say anything you wanted him to say. In fact, if you held a vegetable to his head, he would probably say anything you wanted him to say.
We come in peace and with goodwill.
No doubt.
We offer our hand in friendship. Join us and our many allies.
We are too afraid of the Urquan to consider such an alliance. They would most certainly punish us with extreme tortures.
We're stronger than the Urquan. You're better off with us.
Hello, hello! Awaken from your dreamy state, you them! Now is the time for realism, not wild fancy.
Yes, we are strong enough. Look at our precursor vessel. Is it not unique?
Yes, your vessel is unique. And here is the crux of the problem. A unique, meaning singular, starship is not equal to the task of destroying the entire Urquan armada. If you had, say, 10,000 similar starships, we could take your boasts more seriously.
Look, what can I have to do to prove this to you? Destroy your entire Starfleet? Actually, would you be willing to share some information with us?
No.
Share some resources?
No.
Look, what I have to do is prove this to you. Destroy your entire Starfleet?
Well, that would probably work, but I have a better idea. A test. One of those questy kind of things.
Alright, what kind of test do you have in mind?
You must wipe the evil ones from the face of Spatiwa.
Tell me more about these evil ones.
Let us explain the sad history of our species. Once upon a time, many thousands of years ago, we inhabited the warm, safe surface of our home planet, Spatiwa. We were happy and content. During those golden centuries, we evolved from a primitive nomadic culture into a complex agrarian society. We learned to write on clay tablets, and we were well on to being able to read those tablets when the darkness fell upon us, when the evil ones came. Creatures from the darkest pits of hell they were. They hunted our people, devoured them like tasty nodules, and we had no defense against them. Suddenly, our culture became once more nomadic. We fled across the oceans from continent to continent, but the evil ones always followed. Spurred by our great need, we advanced from bronze to atomic technology in less than one of your centuries. But none of our innovations was a match for the evil ones' natural cunning and ferocity. Finally, with no other option available, we fled our world and took up residence here on our own moon, where we have resided most uncomfortably for the last 300 years.
Okay, I want to make sure you notice something in there. The Spathy, spurred on by their great need, went from Bronze Age technology to Atomic Age technology in a century. I am terrified of these guys. If they weren't actually cowards, they would... Okay, I accept. Start packing your eyes, eyeball dudes. You'll be home in no time.
We will await your return with great anticipation. Simultaneously, we will prepare a short, poignant eulogy to mourn your demise.
Alright, here's the Spathy homeworld. And there's a lot of them down there. Alright. Okay, those are the evil ones. They're not even moving. They stun real easy. They also look kind of familiar. On home. I think that's all of them. Yeah, that looks like all of them.
How go your foolishly courageous and noble efforts to rid the evil ones from our beloved Spathiwa?
Although we lost many crew, we have eliminated the Scourge.
This is wonderful. Too good to be true. We will immediately begin transporting Spathy from this unpleasant moon down to the safe surface. We shall send in crosslings and the infirm elderly first as a special honor. Please come back later to receive your accolades.
We'll wait a little bit here. We'll give them a couple of days.
Oh, joy! Oh, happiness! We rejoice and make merry in celebration of our imminent return to our home world. You are most heroic and helpful. Thank you, thank you, thank you! But now I must return to our festivities. Please feel free to come back any time.
What about our alliance?
Why don't you just wait a while until after we are resettled on our home world? We can discuss details at that time.
That doesn't sound completely unreasonable.
10, 15 years tops.
Yeah, no. Am I correct in understanding that you refuse to live up to your end of the bargain?
No, no, no. We are simply taking a more adult, welcome to the real world view of the situation. We cannot simply say, hurrah! And form an alliance with you this very moment. Surely you see that.
You know, those creatures aren't dead. We have them in suspended animation. Would you like to see us? Would you like us? How would you like us to see us? Like us to return them to the surface?
No! No, please. Exactly what kind of relationship were you thinking of?
A mutually beneficial alliance of minds and might.
Huh?
An egalitarian fellowship of sentient life forms.
What?
The kind where you do everything exactly as we say.
Okay. We are quite familiar with that arrangement. Very well. I'll bet we will regret this decision later on, but you leave me with no choice. We will comply with your needs. A spotty delegation will depart immediately for the planet Earth.
Woohoo! Alright. And I think we can get back to Earth. Oh, we do have enough fuel to get back to Earth. Excellent. Alright. But I think there's one more system we can mine en route back. Yeah, Gamma Gruis is pretty close, and it has some good stuff on it. That's Alpha. Gamma's right there. Alright. Planet what? Planet 1. Oh yeah, that looks like it's a sapphire planet.
Hello, Captain Alaikunam. We are here in this place at this time just like you. How wonderful.
Oh, what's new?
Very little, I'm afraid. We've just been watching the stars. You know, actually, there was something that happened the last month on the 17th. We saw a new star appear between the Surthini and Chandrasekhar star clusters. We watched it and watched it for 3 days. We just watched it. Then it went away, vanished just like that. I hope it comes back.
Bears boon of your wisdom?
Stuck as we are, here out in deep space, we learn little of interest. I suggest you consult the more interesting folk at Spafiwa.
What do you guys do for fun out here in deep space?
We used to be bored, but then we bought this cool entertainment product. It simulated a grand adventure through 1,000 parsecs of hostile space, where we met interesting aliens, uncovered the secrets of a long-lost superior race, and eventually, to save our world from destruction, we had to face the dragon! Never mind, I can tell you aren't really interested.
Goodbye, friends. Spathy. Hope your journey is a safe one.
Same to you.
I love the Spathy. Alright, okay, this is much safer than the last Sapphire world I was at. Let's go check out some other stars in the system over here. Organic world. Mineral scan, energy scan, biological scan, nothing. Right. I was hoping for some biologicals, but oh well. Alright, and we're gonna go back to Earth. From here. God damn it. Ugh.
Ah, Hunam, I was just wondering, is Tafayov still alive? Have you seen him? Is he well? He was sent to your Earth starbase a while ago to captain and elude a vessel as part of our mutual assistance pact. Rest assured, he will be an excellent addition to your elite force. Those weeks of intense training always result in an officer of the highest caliber.
Weeks of training, huh?
If you see him, please let him know that I still consider his debt valid and expect prompt payment. Thank you.
Alright,
Same to you.
we're gonna be caught in a little spiral here of having to talk to people for a bit.
Junam. Same. Same to you.
This happens occasionally where you get caught in a loop with these guys, with a bunch of aliens. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Junam. Same to you.
Come on.
The captain.
Oh my god.
Same. Same.
Okay, we're done now, I think. I think we can get out of this now. There we go. Soul... Soul is... Ah, crap, we're out of range. Alright, fuck. Alright, we need to find... We need to find a supergiant. Now, this is a little thing that I happen to know is that you will find Milner ships at every supergiant, and we do have some biological data to trade them now. So the Milner may like to hang out at supergiants for some reason. Not sure why. Actually, let's see. Let's check this planet here. There we go. Hello, Milner May.
I had itchy pods this morning, Captain, and here you are. Now, what can we do for you today?
I have biological stuff.
What would you like to sell, Captain?
Data on alien life forms.
The 13-2 units of biological data we downloaded from your ship earn you 16-4 credits.
Enough to get us home.
What free guy?
Let it buy fuel.
As you know, we carry a large supply of fuel on board, which is compatible with your engine system. We will be happy to sell this substance to you at a cost of 1 credit per fuel unit. How much fuel do you wish to purchase?
Oh, fill my tanks.
Unfortunately, fuel
25.
Fuel. 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 Fuel.
There we go.
You need credits to purchase to buy.
Yep. Bye.
It has
All right, we got plenty of fuel now. Much better. I'm actually going to take advantage of this moment to head down here. Where is the thing I'm looking for? 280. That's the wrong one. Not conveniently placed at the moment. We're not doing anything. No, we're not going to bother with that. Alright, we're just going to go back to Zol. I couldn't remember. I have literally every Rainbow World written down where its location is. One of my playthroughs, I spent the time looking for all of them. But I couldn't remember exactly where that one was. But unfortunately, it's not in a position that's a good spot to... I could get to it, but it probably wouldn't be worth it. But yeah, the Meldermay, honestly, gathering biological data and selling it to the Meldermay for fuel is one of the best uses of money you can have. One of the best things you can do in the game. Best ways to get fuel. Honestly, eventually you get enough biological data that you're able to... Between Rainbow World's biological data, and once you tap the Meldermay out of everything you can get from them, you can just basically start turning all that, the credits you have, into fuel and selling it back at the starbase for credits. So you basically can turn credits with the Meldermay into actual resource units to build your fleet with. That's sort of a late game trick, though. Which we will take advantage of later.
Hello, Captain. I have some information I think you should hear. Captain, a delegation of Spathi has just arrived here under orders from their High Council to form an alliance and assist you against the hierarchy. They have provided fabricator blueprint data for their eluder spacecraft and promise a steady supply of captains for as many ships as we build. Excellent work, Captain.
Alright, we'll offload minerals.
This will really help, Captain.
And that is going to wrap up this part of the recording, folks.
Return soon, Captain.
I'm going to leave it here on the space station. So, that's going to wrap this part of the recording up, folks. Hope you enjoyed this. After this, we're probably going to be going out and doing some more exploration. Probably we're going to go try to help out the Zotfot pick. And try to make contact with the Arlu. So, that should be a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed this part, and we'll see you guys soon.